What is happening, my people? How we doing today? Um, let's talk boxing again. Let's talk about how the fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia may be on for next year, I believe. Um, yeah, I mean, I said it before. Like Devin Haney and his father, Bill Haney, um, made it, and not just him and Ryan Garcia. Because look, I feel like Ryan Garcia in the first fight, he didn't want to do the first fight. It was really affecting him psychologically, and it was affecting him in a way where he didn't want to, do it. But everybody around him, and including Devin Haney and Bill Haney, wanted the fight to continue because it was believed that this fight was going to make a lot of money for both of them, and that it was going to be Devin Haney's breakthrough performance. He was going to become mainstream. He was going to become the king of boxing, pretty much. And of course, so they pretty much ignored all of the signs, and pretended that Ryan was good. And for a while, I thought he was good after the whole thing where he said, "Oh, I was just kidding" or whatever. But before that, I thought, this guy's crazy. This guy is tapping into something that is destructive. And when you get involved with something like this, not only does the person get hurt, the person, that's suffering, but also people around him, the shrapnel, people around him get caught into the whole situation. And I said it in the last fight. Now it's gotten to the point to where Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are going to be stuck with each other in this constant loop of just never-ending war between each other. That's just the way it is. And it looks like that may very well be the case because we're about to do Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia 2. And I'm gonna be honest. There's gonna be a 3 and maybe even a 4 and a 5. This is going to be one of those classic rivalries, because of the drama behind, these two factions, these two camps. um, and it would have been better, or it would have been better in the long term, and better for both parties if somebody would have said, you know what, Ryan isn't psychologically ready to handle a boxing match right now. You know, he's drinking alcohol, he's doing drugs. I sound like Trump. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing alcohol, and some, I assume, are good people, but the most of them, you know, you know, you know how these Mexicans do. Oh, but anyways, um, um, getting back to boxing before some of y'all get like butthurt because I'm talking about Trump. How dare you attack my king? Um, but anyways, Ryan Garcia. Um, yeah, he's one of these guys, man. He's one of these guys that there's consequences for not only for what he to him for what he does, but to everybody else. And now, like I said, Devin Haney is stuck in this loop with Ryan Garcia, where it's going to continue. Now, the reason I'm bringing this whole thing up is because Ryan Garcia did pretty much beg. Well, he plead for the fight, between, him and Devin Haney, and so Turkey Alex Sheik, like I said, he's not all bad. He's making the fights happen that need to happen. He's making real fights happen, which is also something that for a long time has been missing in boxing. But I feel uncomfortable with all the that turkey jerking going around. It's like Jesus, like we get it, but can anybody just be normal around him? Like, yo, yeah, turkey had a sheik, yo, make a fight for me. Nah, we got to get on our knees and we got to do a holding hands and sing kumbaya and all of this stuff just to get the fight made. It's like, I feel like everybody has to do this whole ritual. Like I don't know if you guys seen that movie. Um, There Will Be Blood, where he's trying to get that oil. He's trying to get that land so he could drill and put a pipeline and shit. So he's buying the land or whatever, but he's playing like he's one of them. He's going to church and all this stuff, and there's a scene where the guy there, he knows that he's just trying to do everything possible to get that pipe going. And so he humiliates him in front of everybody. He tells him that he abandoned his child and all that. He smacks him. I abandoned my child. I abandoned my child. Um, yeah, that was one of the best scenes in the movie, because you could tell he was like, boy, if it wasn't for this, he was looking at him like, if it wasn't for this oil that I'm trying to get, uh, beat you to death in front of everybody in church. He eventually did, by the way. Or was that his twin? I always get confused. But getting back to this, that's what a lot of these guys are doing. They're getting smacked around by Turkey. Um, figuratively speaking. Not everybody though. There's a normal way to deal with Turkey. I feel like Terrence Crawford is probably the most normal dude. Um, but if you notice, that's the guy Turkey Alex Sheik praises the most, and that's what I mean when I tell you guys, just be regular, man. Just treat these people, yeah, treat them with respect, but all that glazing, they're not even gonna respect you. It's like you gotta respect yourself too, because then if you don't respect yourself, um, nobody else is gonna do it for you. But anyways, he getting back to this here. Um, it looks like the fight's on, but I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried, especially for Devin Haney. And because I feel like Devin Haney, or maybe I was wrong, it just seemed like he was a good kid. Um, but like I said, this whole, I'm going to call it a demon that has been unleashed. You could take that religiously or psychologically, whatever. But I feel like Ryan Garcia unleashed a thing um, that took over him and is damaging people around him. It's a very infectious, you know, thing that happened. And now Devin Haney, is starting to act kind of weird or whatever. You know, he's trying to be gangster now. His dad's trying to be gangster now, which at the beginning they weren't about that street life. They were like, no, it's not cool to be about the streets. Devin Haney's different. Um, you know, at the beginning that's what it was, but now it's not. We from the hood. We're wearing Jinko pants now, and we're punching people. Right? I don't know if you guys have seen the video. That's basically what I'm talking about. Devin Haney in his Jinko pants punched this guy that people were saying it was me. They were like, "Hey, I heard you got I heard you got punched in a carnival in New York." I was like, "No, that's not me." Well, we all look alike. Basically, is what they're trying to say with that. But but the more worrisome part about this video is Devin Haney just doesn't look like a boxer to me. He the way he threw that punch there and he missed. I don't even know if he missed or if he connected. It's even worse if he connected, because the guy didn't even notice him. He kept talking to the other guy. Like, how weak is your punching that you threw a punch at a guy? We're gonna call him Carnival Joe. You threw a punch at Carnival Joe, and or maybe Carnival Jose, since he's probably um, Mexican or whatever. But how you gonna throw a punch at a guy? The guy doesn't even notice, and it's like nothing happened, and he continues to talk to the guy like you weren't even there. He gets snuck. He got snuck 3 times, and he's still up. By the way, this guy, and not only that, but he stood his ground, and everybody else left. So the guy won by not by getting hit 3 times by 3 different people. How weak is your crew, bro? Do you allow this kid to stand his ground and make you look like weaklings? Well, you just left. You're the first one to. Oh, the leader left. We gotta go, bro. We gotta go. Why are we leaving? I don't know. The leader backed off, so he won. I guess so. I mean, in the streets, there's really ain't no winners. But if you get to stay there where they're beating you up on your feet, that's good in the streets. You're good. The thing is, you're not supposed that's not supposed to happen. If you do that, the guy has to be laid on the ground and then you leave. That's just the way it is. And sometimes you don't even leave then. People keep stomping on you. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing is just stupid. And then Devin Haney is a professional, bro. He's a professional boxer, dude. And he's out there doing hood rat shit. He got me breaking down a street fight now, bro. Like that's how low we've gotten here. To where I'm over here breaking down street fights. I'm talking about the technique of a street fight. And I mean, this is what happens, bro, when you unleash this type of stuff. It's like you're gonna hurt you're gonna hurt everybody around you. And that's the thing. Devin Haney is just and his dad are just as much liable for unleashing this thing because they had the chance to be like, you know what, nah, he's not ready. Let's fight somebody else. But no, they sacrificed all of that shit for popularity. They sacrificed all of that shit for trying to be the face of boxing. That's what it was. And now none of them are the face of boxing. They're just stuck in this loop now. So it's complicated, but I mean we have a new fight. The other thing that worries me about Devin Haney is that he can't. I feel like he can't see. I feel like he can't. He just can't see. Um, I was looking at the way I like to look at the way people react to punches. You know, um, and I like to see what they do before they get punched. I like to see what they do after they get punched. How they got punched. And it's not looking good for Devin. Devin can't see punches, bro. And if he can see him, he doesn't have the reflexes to react to punches. And that's not good for a boxer. And I'm not sure. I don't know if Devin Haney wears glasses. I'm not sure. You guys are gonna have to tell me about it, if he does or doesn't. He wears subscription glasses. If his father wears subscription glasses, I don't know what's wrong with my mouth right now. Then he could have a hereditary blindness, which is common. Well, not common, but it's common for blindness to be hereditary. If your mom or your dad was, you know, had bad vision, then you're probably gonna have bad vision too. Um, the thing is, the way it just seems like all bad instincts as well. Like just bad instincts, just bad fighting instincts. Because it's not bad to flinch. It's a normal thing for your eyes to flick. The thing is, I didn't see reaction to it when the jab came to his face, and then when he got hit with the hook, he didn't see that either. That's not good, bro. And the other thing is in that street fight or whatever, when he tried to sucker punch that guy, he didn't measure the distance well. First of all, if you want to sucker punch, just I don't even know what I'm telling you. I'm not gonna tell you. I was gonna tell you how to sucker punch people, but that's horrible. But just don't do it the way he did it. Basically, just whatever he did there in this this video, don't do that. Some of the other guys did it well, but not well enough because sucker punches are supposed to knock people out. Leave them out cold. And I'm talking about these sucker punches, not the old school sucker punch. But the point is, he's just showing Devin Haney showing me a lot of bad things lately, to where I'm thinking he's probably gonna get his ass beat again. Um, and Ryan Garcia, I mean, I don't know, it's gonna be a good fight, and everybody's gonna want to watch it. So, because Ryan Garcia, there's a bunch of shit that he could do to make him a very good, formidable fighter, but he's not gonna do that. He's a drunk. He's a drug addict, junkie. Um, but I'm gonna watch the fight for sure. It's gonna be good. The whole thing's gonna be good. These guys, these guys can sell a fight. I don't know how bad they did or good they did last time, but this time, this is gonna be good, in my opinion, personally. Even though you know it is worrisome that Devin Haney can't see those punches. It's like, let me explain real quick because I feel like people don't know what I'm looking at. Like the way he reacts to the first right there, he did react to that hook, but that's because he saw his tail. In these two punches, he didn't even blink before the punch happened. That means that he never saw it coming. He never saw it coming because it's a difference if he would have like his eyes would have reacted, like would have opened and closed fast like a blink, because that would mean that he knew it was coming. He just didn't know how to react to it. His brain didn't react to it fast enough. Okay, when a person doesn't blink and the punch hits him, that means there's something wrong with your ocular. Either you're not registering it coming, that means you're blind, or you're on something that's making you so slow that you can't react to it, like alcohol or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but that it's either that's not good either way. That means that he's either something neurologically is wrong with him, or he just can't see. If he can't see, bro, that's the most important thing to a boxer is vision. A lot of people say, what's the most important thing in boxing? So a lot of people say jab, right, which is true to a certain extent, and then other people say the footwork, right, which is also true. But the most important thing is the eyes, in my opinion, because the eyes are how you're gonna catch patterns. The eyes are how you're gonna catch flinches or to react to it. You know, um, your eyes are gonna tell you what angles you're gonna attack from and what angles to go to. You can't be a blind fighter, bro. This isn't anime. Um, it's not good. It's not looking good, personally. And I've been saying this since the first time I saw him lose. I said Devin Haney's gonna lose regardless of if Ryan Garcia is on something or not. He's 9 times out of 10 he's gonna win that fight. And it's actually worrisome to me because for Ryan Garcia it's worrisome because he has technical flaws. Technical flaws you could fix with a good trainer that knows how to work with you and knows how to push you. Even habits to a certain extent you could at least manage. You can't really change because habits are hard to break. Um, but you could manage. But something like Devin Haney, where I'm personally, this is my theory. I think Devin Haney can't see. Something's wrong to where he has really bad reflexes. Most of his evasion movements, they have nothing to do with him seeing shit coming. He's just doing things that he's practiced over and over again. Like, I don't know if you understand, but the form can keep you safe for a lot of it. But can he react to something? Like if the form fails him and there's something coming at us out of an angle that he wasn't expecting, is he going to react to it? And the answer is no. Which means that a wild fighter or a fighter who throws doesn't throw classical punches, like for example a street fighter, um, if he doesn't see it coming, bro, he's gonna get hit. Or well, of course, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is like if it comes from a weird angle, like because he's not seeing it. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, that's my personal theory, guys. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I already 20 minutes. I think that's good enough. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys later.